Okay, so I have here with me Alexis. She is my roommate. Did you know that you had like anxiety per se before looking for a therapist?
No, I didn't I grew up in a household where mental health issues aren't really a thing. So I didn't understand what anxiety was as a term. Like I knew how it felt, I guess, but growing up and experiencing it, I kind of started to know what it was. Like the more I grew up, the more I realized that it was anxiety, and that's why I'm I need help with managing it.
Did you find that going to therapy helped you with your anxiety?
Yeah, for sure. Going to therapy, it the therapist that I went to, she really helped me with, I don't want to say coping mechanisms. Like she helped me kind of with mantras and stuff like that. Of once I have a lot of OCD based anxiety, so once I would do something that I would normally have be anxious about, I would have a mantra to say I already did this. Um, but I feel like it really helped me to become a person that can understand more how I'm feeling and how to manage all of my emotions and my anxiety and not have that hinder me as a person. So I feel like I learned a lot of how to prosper with anxiety and move on with it and try to heal myself, I guess. I don't know what term you would use with that, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
kind of like that kind of thing.
My last question would be, what would be your best advice for someone who suffers from anxiety?
My initial thought is telling somebody if you suffer with anxiety, if you feel the need to go to a therapist, then go to a therapist. My number two, probably figure out kind of what kind of anxiety that you have. Certain people have different kinds of anxiety. My anxiety is a lot more OCD. I feel like it's important to figure out what kind of anxiety that you have so that you can kind of help it'll help you pinpoint kind of what steps you need to take in order to function better with your anxiety and deal with it.
Okay, great. Well, thank you for coming on here.
Yeah, anytime.
All right.
You know where to find me.